Enviroannotations Productions on YouTube. I am Sanjay Kumar Mishra. On 9th December 2024, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change released the minutes of the 18th meeting of the Expert Appraisal Committee, EAC, for the coal mining sector. The meeting was held on 27th November 2024. The document reveals that Bhivkund Coal Mine project proposed by Sunflag Iron and Steel Company Limited has received approval from the committee for grant of environmental clearance EC. The project, located in villages of Ballarpur, Nandagaon and Visapur in Chandragupt district, Maharashtra, spans over 802 hectares with a capacity of 0.72 MTPA normative and 1.08 MTPA peak. Notably, the site is situated just 0.03 km from the boundary of the critically polluted MIDC Ballarpur area. The Environmental Impact Assessment Report highlights that during two monitoring periods, 1st October 2022 to 31st December 2022 and 10th March 2023 to 9th June 2023, ambient air quality parameters at 12 locations showed PM 2.5 levels ranging from 20 microgram per cubic meter to 47 microgram per cubic meter and PM 10 levels ranging from 43.4 to 88.2 microgram per cubic meter. However, the daily air quality index report published by the Central Pollution Control Board indicates that Chandrapur's air quality continues to be severely affected by particulate matter pollution. Anyway, moving forward, the project does not involve any forest land, which is a good thing. But the pre-mining land use pattern of the project land comprises 93.9%, almost 94% of agricultural land and 4.1% of government non-forest barren land including water bodies besides area under township and road. Here is a question. Is someone serious about such a huge scale diversion of agricultural land for other purposes when we are talking about food security? A public hearing was conducted on 24th April 2024 at the project site and was reportedly attended by 157 people. Major concerns raised during the public hearing were concerns related to depletion of water table, provision of potable water, control of environmental pollution, discharge of acidified mine water containing heavy metals, land acquisition, presence of various wildlife animals like bear, tiger, deer, etc., employment to local and damage to crops due to transportation of coal. The company's replies to the public were generic, and it's important to inform that almost all of the 157, rather actually the report lists 159 people, almost all of those opposed the project, and they have given various points related to environment, including social and other factors. Now, it is important to mention that the EAC document also states that further 1561 written representations were received from within the district, out of which 1012 representations were in favor of the project. Here, it is questionable why the EAC document of public hearing has no copies and details or maybe a link to the written representations claimed to have been received from 1561 people, out of which 1012 representations were in favor of the project. I hope you got my point. The EAC has reported that Sunflag Iron and Steel Company has given an undertaking stating that it will target to deploy 15 to 20% of overall fleet of dumpers, trucks as electrical or CNG or LNG based on dumpers trucks for transportation of coal. The capacity of the trucks used for transportation of coal shall be increased as possible according to road conditions, thereby reducing the number of trucks per day. Accordingly, the EAC has also mandated a condition to make provision for and inclusion of LNG, CNG, e-trucks as a part of coal transportation fleet. Trucks should be covered with tarpaulin before leaving the loading area. But the question is, increase in capacity of which truck? Which trucks of coal? E-trucks, CNG, LNG trucks, or diesel fueled trucks? And has the EIA made any study on the impact of air pollution due to this increase? However, there is no material fact or scientific support to this claim to convince whether and to what extent will it reduce air pollution level. And these are the important points to be pondered in an environmental appraisal. The committee also approved grant of EC for Chandragupt Opencast Coal Mine project proposed by the Central Coalfields Limited, located in villages of Ursu, Bhadaikhap, Sejua, Bukru, Chattibariatu, Jordag, Navakhap, Pachandra, and Peto in Hazaribagh and Chatra districts of Jharkhand. The project spans over 1,495 hectares with a production capacity of 20 MTPA. Although the site lies in Hazaribagh district, which is classified as a severely polluted area under the CEPI assessment 2018, the project area is said to be located outside any critically polluted area CPA or severely polluted area SPA. In this case, forest land constitutes the largest share of project area, 46.75% of the required land area, which is 699.38 hectares, highlighting its ecological significance. Agricultural land follows at 38.14%. 570.26 hectares. So here are the same concern, a mass scale change in land use. Another point is that the land requirement also covers surface water bodies 1.76%. The EIA identifies 21 Schedule 1 species present in the study area based on baseline studies and authenticated lists of flora and fauna, including the Asiatic elephant, Indian pangolin, sloth bear, jackal, jungle cat, and others. The committee noted that the public hearing, which was conducted in two districts due to the project's geographical spread, the public hearing in Hazaribagh district took place on 21st February 2023, while the public hearing in Chatra district was held on 23rd February 2023. Key concerns raised during the hearings included pollution, environmental degradation, loss of forest land, employment opportunities, land authentication, rehabilitation and resettlement, education, health facilities, general amenities, loss of livelihood, and need for skill development. The application from Andhra Pradesh Mineral Development Corporation Limited APMDC for EC for a capacity enhancement from 5 MTPA to 7 MTPA in two phases of 20% each, in line with the Ministry's Office Memorandum dated 11th April 2022. The project, identified as a brownfield project, will be executed within existing mine lease area of 1,298 hectares in the Singrauli district of Madhya Pradesh. The EAC document notes significant non-compliance in the project. Of the 106 conditions prescribed, 54 were complied with. 5 conditions are said to be not applicable. Why were they imposed? Then 29 were partially complied and 16 were agreed to complied with. The existing water requirement is 1510 KLD, which will be increased to 2500 KLD with the proposed expansion. APMDC obtained groundwater withdrawal permission from the Central Groundwater Authority for a period from 13th March 2022 to 12th March 2024. A renewal application has been submitted on 7th March 2024, almost 5 days before the expiry of the validity of CGWA NOC. Though the project proponent failed to file it within the mandated 90 days period, and this is very common pattern you can see. It is pertinent to mention that time and again CGWA has proven its inability to strengthen groundwater governance. It has rather weakened every time. Now, the project proponent, that is APMDC, has relied on the provision under CGWA notification which states that if a renewal application is submitted on time but not processed by CGWA, the NOC is deemed extended. Now the question comes whether the application was filed within time. Anyway, the EC has deferred the decision on the proposal, citing the need for further compliance on 7 key points. Number 1, a detailed action taken report on the observations in monitoring report dated 24th July 2024 must be submitted, explicitly stating compliance status for all prescribed EC conditions, along with the comments from the concerned regional office of the ministry, that is Bhopal Regional Office. A fresh groundwater and surface water quality analysis report covering all parameters must be provided. Documents related to any study conducted for the diversion of Hurdul Nala along with the NOC from the State Water Resources Department, if applicable. This is a concern that there is a proposal or there is a plan to divert a Nala called Hurdul Nala. Further, the EC has also asked for NOC from the MP Rural Development Authority, if applicable, for the proposed diversion of public village road. Then clarifications and permissions from the NBWL regarding the distance from the Tiger Reserve's boundary, wildlife sanctuary, and Tiger Reserve must be provided. And then a third-party report on ambient air quality monitoring from NERI, CIMFR or IIT covering both ambient and process areas must be submitted to assess the efficacy of pollution control measures. And a carrying capacity report of the Singrauli area conducted during 2023, which includes the APMDC coal mine, must be submitted along with a time-bound action plan to implement the recommendations and conclusion. There was another project, Amelia Coal Mine project, covering 1,180.2 hectares with a capacity of 5.6 MTPA by THDC India Limited, located in Pidarwa village, Singrauli district, Madhya Pradesh, has submitted an application for an amendment to its EC dated 27th March 2008. So 16 years old EC. This proposal seeks to amend specific condition 9 to permit the diversion of Kanchanmuda Nala, supported by a study report obtained from IIT BHU. The proposal was appraised in the 50th EAC meeting on 27 September 2023 and then in the 11th EAC meeting on 8th and 9th May 2024, but was deferred due to need of additional information. The company requested amendments to specific condition number 5 and specific condition number 7 also to extend timeline for coal transportation via road. The company claims that the diversion of Kanchanmuda Nala is essential for safe mining operations and to conserve approximately 38.53 million tons of coal blocked under the Nala. However, the committee found that the hydrology report submitted is not from IIT BHU, rather it is prepared by a consultant, an ABT accredited consultant and vetted by the IIT BHU, and found it to be insufficient and therefore recommended that the study, hydrology report and the study be conducted by a reputed government institute, maybe like IIT BHU. The committee also suggested that a budget for mitigation measures should be provided based on the revised hydrology study. A final decision on the Nala diversion will be made after a site visit by the subcommittee of the Expert Appraisal Committee. The committee noted that public opposition to the proposal was also there during the public hearing and therefore deferred the decision. So that's all in this episode. Until we bring you another video, please take care of yourself, your loved ones, and the environment. Thank you.